Oh my goodness, y'all. Hey, how are y'all doing? I didn't realize that I was muted, y'all. So I'm sitting here just to talking and I am muted. Sorry, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Melinda. Good morning, Alanis. Good morning, Ebony, Ricky, Love TKO, Tiger Lily, Chalotam, Diamond, Kalandra. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I was just a yapping. I promise you. But then somebody in the comments said, like, in the chat said, is she talking? I'm like, bro, my bad. Hey, how you doing? Exclusively elusive. Hey, Whitney. But yeah, you guys, what I wanted to say is I had a video right queued up for today. It wasn't gonna be a throwback video like the one that's up now. I actually made a video about Beyonce and like being humbled and connecting your legacy towards the wrong man. But something told me to like look up like, making content about like Beyonce and Jay-Z. And when I looked it up, it said that they have a legal team that very rigorously um looks up the like stuff that's about them and gets it taken down or gets people with strikes and bans and stuff on their channel. And since I already know that when I made that Kevin Hart video, that Kevin Hart, his team took down that video, I was like, you know what? Or I was like, let me not go ahead and put that on the you to the tube. So I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna go ahead and put it on Patreon, and because that's where I re-uploaded the Kevin Hart video, and I think that that's what I will do with the videos that I feel like can't be put on YouTube. Even though, like I said, I don't say anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like I said anything crazy about Kevin Hart either, other than stuff that was documented that you could easily see. Like you could easily see the stuff that I said about Kevin Hart. Like it's like it was documented. I didn't even really say anything of my own opinion other than the fact that I don't like him. That's my opinion. And I think that he's a raccoon, but that's just my opinion. But everything that I said was true. So it was like, okay, y'all still got my stuff taken down. So it's like, all right, cool. So I had to put it on Patreon. So this particular video, I will upload it probably later today. And if not today, I'll upload it tomorrow. The Beyonce video, but it'll only be on Patreon. Cause yeah, I was about to upload it on here for today's upload, but then I was like, yeah, maybe let me check this out. Let me check this out. And then I was like, yeah, let me not put it on you to the 2B. But yeah, you see what I'm saying, y'all? I didn't think I said anything about Kevin Hart. Like I just said stuff that was true. And a lot of things I use video clips of what he said out of his own mouth. So it's like, how in the world should I get in trouble when y'all mad at me for replaying the stuff that he said? And that's what I tend to do most of the time is post articles, things that's documented. But sometimes I guess with certain people, it don't matter if it's documented or not. You still can't say nothing. But it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I don't have to. If I feel like I ever want to talk about Kevin Hart, I'll just do it on Patreon or I'll do it on TikTok. Like that's what I'll do. My Patreon name is Your Triggered, but I have the link to my Patreon on the my community tab here on YouTube. You could just click it over there. It's on my community tab. Hey, how you doing, Lelaine? But yeah, y'all, like I said, I just want y'all to know. So if anybody's in here that is a Patreon subscriber, just know that the Beyonce video it'll be coming up very soon. Okay? Um, so just know it's coming. Exactly, Melinda, the same thing. The same thing. So yeah, it's just like I think it's like certain people like you just can't talk about for real, for real. And I don't know if it's because of their legal teams or if it's because they're more connected with, like, they have more power, like, as far as in the ranks of, like, celebrity. so they can make a call to like YouTube and be like, take that, have that person, shut down or whatever. I'm not quite for sure, but I just know, I don't have a big enough platform to be trying to get into that type of trouble. So I'll just put it somewhere else. Because once I put it over there, I don't think it'd be that serious. Because you got to buy the membership to even listen. Even though I will say, like over this weekend, it's like this lady, she was just leaving crazy comments, right? Underneath the videos on my channel. And I had told her, I made a comment to her like, you always make a negative comment. Like, and I had clicked on her icon or whatever, and she had it said she was a member. It had been a member for 2 months. And I had asked her, like, why become a member if you don't like me? And she was like, I like some of the things that you say. And then she just started saying some more crazy stuff. And I told her, I said, well, I'm going to tell you, I think that I'm going to block you because I don't like your negativity on every comment. Now, you don't have to agree with me all the time, but every comment you're making is negative. And she told me like, oh yeah, whatever, you're just a struggling YouTuber. And I'm thinking to myself like, that's fine. I don't mind being identified as a struggling YouTuber or whatever. But I do think it's weird for somebody to actually pay to become a member and then dislike you and stuff. It was just very, very strange. I ended up blocking her. So sometimes I think like, who would, you know what I'm saying? Like, spend their money for somebody that they dislike. But I guess some people do that. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not spending no bread. I don't even care if it's $1. I'm not spending no bread at all on somebody that I don't like. If I don't like you, I'm not spending no money. Like I'm not subscribing to nothing that you got going on if I don't like you. Like that is so weird to me. Like A matter of fact, there are some people that I have watched clips of their videos because, for content for the channel, but I'm definitely not going to subscribe, not keeping it going to watching all of somebody's videos and content knowing that I don't like them. Like, that is so weird. Wow, it is people on YouTube, they'll go into members to alert. That's so strange. But I guess, that's just so weird to me. But I know everybody's not the same. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's see here. Lelaine, I think that's true too. That sometimes people think that if they support the channel and stuff like that, that means that like they own me. And I think that's weird too. I do. I think that's strange as well. Let's see here. Chilotem, you said YouTube recommended Controversial Shannon to me. Girl, y'all already know how I feel about Controversial Shannon. I think Controversial Shannon is a doggone grifter, and I would never change my mind about that. But, I believe 99% of black men that make content like Controversial Shannon, and Public Offender, and the rest of these dudes are grifters. So, but when, like I said, when I be saying that, a lot of black women get mad at me because I really do feel like it. What's the word? It activates their mammy spirit, and then they get mad. But anywho, yeah. Matter of fact, I have blocked them, but I didn't block this one guy, and he started being in my FYP on TikTok, and they be in there with him all the time. And they're always talking about how bad men are, how bad black men are, how evil and nasty that black men are. But for some reason, it's never them. It's never them, though. It's never, ever, ever, ever them, which is so weird to me. I don't understand it. How come all of these men are bad except for y'all? Y'all are the only men that are great men, that are good men. Just y'all. And one of the men don't even date black women or like black women. but he's supposed to be always speaking up for black women. Black women, let me talk to black women, blackity black women. Really? Oh, okay. All right. I don't understand how black women keep what's the word? How black women just keep falling for it. It's actually scary to me. Like, I promise you. Hey, Tiger Lily, it's on my community tab as well. I think 3 posts, it says like, hey ladies, I do have a new upload on my Patreon, and then the link is right there on the community tab. And you can go to Patreon through that link. Um, Greatest one, you said a lady that used to come up on your panel who swears they can't stand black men but being lies with crime. Girl, greatest one. I already know who you talking about. I saw her there when I saw all of them talking about how bad black men are. She's such a weirdo. Like, she really is. She's such a weirdo because she got mad at me because she was trying to basically worship well, no, I'll just say worship and mammy for white tea men and talk about how much better they are and how she's been dating them since she was in middle school or whatever, and they're so much better. But yet she don't have a white tea man, and she says she date them all the time, or a black man. And then was talking about how bad black men are, but she always in a black man face, always in their faces. That's why I said it's a lot of black women that be lying. Like, they be lying. They say that they don't like men, but they do. And that's why it's like when you hear like certain women that are totally extreme, like every last man is bad. You really can't trust them because they're already coming from a place of a lack of logic. Because not everybody's bad. Even men, it's not every last man not bad. I'm not going to say that men don't have a problem and that I feel like 75% of men are untrustworthy and problematic and all of these things, but that still leaves some men that aren't. But those women that come up and talk all of that big cash money stuff, you can't even trust them because they literally are playing a role because it sounds good. They don't mean nothing that they say. I feel like the women that talk about how much they hate men to that degree are probably the biggest mammies you gonna find. Because how in the world you hate men so bad, but everywhere I look, you always with some. You don't hate them that bad. Why you always with them? You always with men. I can't tell you don't like them like that. I really don't. I don't understand it. Yeah, she's a weirdo though. I know exactly who you talk about. She just fake and phony. Like, but that be a lot of people that be fake and phony. And it's just like, but I promise you, those are the people that get way more clout, way more clicks, way more views, way more attention. It, like I said, it used to really bother me, and it do still bother me a little bit, but it's nothing I can do about it, you know, because I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people gravitate to people like that more than the truth, more than they want to hear the truth. Exactly, exclusively elusive. Like, I mean, yeah, and black women still listening to Derek Jackson should tell you everything that you need to know. And black women do still be listening to Derek Jackson. Like, if you go look at his comment sections, and it's just like, that man literally cheated on his wife and had her on a live stream with that bonnet of salvation on. Like, literally had that lady with a bonnet on. And I trying to rationalize and excuse away his infidelities. And black women still listen to him. Crazy. Crazy nasty work. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I definitely agree with you as well, Kalandra. But like I said, y'all, I didn't really plan to be on here too long. My whole thing was is that I just wanted to tell y'all that I did have another video planned for today, which was the Beyonce video, but I do not feel comfortable posting it here. So I will not. I will have to only post it on Patreon. And yeah, I'm going to post it there. And if I get a good response for that, hey, how you doing, Lana? If I get a good response for that, then I'll start making more videos that are like more unedited or unfiltered about people that I like, or not people that I like, that people that I feel like will get you in trouble. Because really, I had planned to put the video, like I said, on YouTube, but so I was really careful with my words. But if you guys go to the Patreon and y'all really like the video, then I will make more videos there where I'm unedited. So where I don't bite my tongue. Because I only bit my tongue in the video lightweight because I thought that what's the word I'm looking for? I thought that it was gonna be on YouTube. Let's see here. Somebody said in the comments, what happened to Supervillain? I don't know. I think that I can't say for sure, but I just think that she got mad at me because I was talking about Nicki Minaj. Y'all know when Nicki Minaj was doing all that crazy stuff, like when she went up there on that with Erica Kirk and was saying that black women are making white tea women feel jealous. I mean, feel ashamed of their beauty or whatever, and all this other crazy stuff she was doing. I talked about that a lot and about Nicki Minaj being a sellout, and she's like a stan of hers. And so I think I offended her by talking about Nicki Minaj. Yeah. That's what I think. Okay, let's see here. But it was nothing that I did. I never did anything to her, said anything bad to her, disrespected her in any way. Yeah, so yeah. Let's see here. Quiet Corner. You said, hey, Trig, is your husband Motivation Jason? No. Who's Motivation Jason? Yeah, who's Motivation Jason? I never even heard of that person. My husband, he don't do social media like that. Really at all. I mean, he be on there like looking up game and stuff, but he don't like do it like I do it. No, nobody knows who he is. Like, I mean, as far as like, having a real channel and all that. I told him he should, though. He's a very intelligent man. He's also very funny too. But he be working, so I don't think he be feeling like he want to do it. Hey, how you doing, Brown Sugar? Hey, how you doing, Feminine Melanin? How y'all doing, beautiful ladies? JPM, me neither. I'm surprised too, but that's the only thing I can pinpoint it to, because I literally did nothing else. And that's when everything went left. Let's see here. Lelaine, you said, how do I feel about Chrissy? I like Chrissy. There's a couple things that I disagree with her about, but I agree with the majority of the things that she say. And I think that her goal is for black women not to struggle, and I can't be mad at that. But a lot of her breakdowns and stuff, I totally agree with. I think she's intelligent. Yep. Okay, Quiet Corner, you said he's someone who gives talks, but you both talk very similarly. Oh, okay, I have to look into Motivation Jason. Even though I'm be honest with you, Quiet Corner, I normally don't like men online. I really don't like men in general. And I know people say that that's very weird because I have a husband, but to be honest with you, my husband is really the only male that I like. Literally the only one. I don't like any other men or any other man. Like legitimately. I know that sound crazy, but it's the truth. Kalandra, you said, I know you lying to me, Kalandra. I know she don't do no lives about the protection of black men. As much as she was on my lives talking about black women and all this stuff. I know you lying, Kalandra. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, sis. Send hugs back to you, feminine melanin. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. I love you, Kapink. Let me know if I said your name right, but I know ILY Kep Inc. You said I'm a Nicki fan, but I do feel like black women will side and attack Nicki, but give Cardi so many passes. Now, let me tell you something about this. I feel like black women have a special place in their heart for worshiping Cardi B, a non-black woman, which is very disturbing and scary to me. I don't like the fact that people let Cardi B use the N-word, knowing that she's not a black woman. It's crazy to me that they use the one drop rule to try to give credit for this woman having distant and African ancestry to give her a pass to access to black culture. Weird and scary. I do see the worship of her. But I equally feel the same way about Nicki and Cardi. So I'm not a Cardi fan. I do think that Nicki Minaj is an extremely talented rapper. I remember years and years and years ago, a friend of mine put me on her mixtape. I think it was the one that had Itty Bitty Piggy on it. And even from back then, I thought that she was extremely talented. But I'm no stan. I feel like I like certain celebrities' music or their artistry. But if they start doing too much, I don't like them no more. And I feel like that's the with Nicki. I remember thinking that Nicki Minaj, I think it was Five Star Chick, and she was so animated, and I never seen any other female rapper ever do the voices and the tones and stuff that she did. I thought that she was like great, but I feel like she messed her own legacy up because she's a male-centered mammy, and she's also a sellout. She's buck broken. But I do know what you mean when you say that a lot of people let Cardi get away with stuff they wouldn't let Nicki Minaj get away with. I see it. I see it. But once again, I'm not a fan of Nicki or Cardi, like at all. I used to like Nicki music, and I can't take away from her artistry, but she's just done too much raccoon stuff for me to really ever be like, I like her still. And I never liked Cardi. Never. I'm not liking nobody that's not black that's dropping the N-word and calling black women burnt and roaches and all of this other stuff. Um, Love TKO. Y'all say how about T? Scorpio. The same thing. I think that she's really, really, really cool with Supervillain. So when that stuff started happening around that time, she just started seeming like she was acting weird too and not being there. I never did nothing to her at all. So I don't know. I don't know. I have checked out Reva TV. Whitney. Don't like her. I don't. I think that the stuff that she be saying is weird. Her channel is weird. And yeah, let me make sure that this is the right person that I'm talking about. Let me see. I just want to make sure that I'm talking about the right person. Cause I think she be doing like pick me kind of stuff. Cause somebody had wanted me to look up some stuff. Yeah. I think she's a pick me, and I don't rock with her at all. Um, yeah. Let me see. I just hate Kalandra. I just came on my period a couple days ago, so I haven't been really online or doing like I've been online, but I haven't been really in the mood to do lives or anything like that, to be honest. I can't believe that, Kalandra. That's crazy. Oh man. Who was on the live with Cynthia G and controversial shit? Man, I can't tell you, man. I just, whoa. Seriously. This whole, yeah, Black Orchid, you said neither one of them is FBA. Yep, I know, I know. Um, yeah, Melanie from Love Island is definitely not black. And I really am irritated that people are trying to call her black. It's ridiculous. Um, yeah. Let's see here. Chilotam, y'all said y'all miss Supervillain. Well, hey, y'all gotta talk to her. Well, y'all can't talk to her because I blocked her, but y'all could talk to her. Cause I just don't believe in playing that weird stuff. Like, what's your problem? Like, I've done nothing to you. But I mean, like I said, I've had a lot of women that be on the lives come and go. Which is that's why I try not to get too attached to anyone. Like wholeheartedly. Because sometimes they might not like something that I said. They might take it personally, or they might get mad that I say something about men. It's a lot of stuff, so I just leave it alone. Yeah, I know. I used to see her do her lies, Brown Sugar. This was like, how many times do I really want to hear you talk about marriage being a contract and money, get money if you're getting married, like. Who wants to talk about that every single solitary day? I know I don't. Okay. Oh, okay, Kalandra. I see what you said. You said you saw her on a live with controversial Shannon. Not surprised. Let's see here. Black Orchid. My contact information is unpopular opinions, BLKWMN at gmail.com. Once again, it is unpopular opinions, BLKWMN at gmail.com. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Melinda, you said, can we have a video on how black women can level up in investing? I'm not very good at that. So that would have to be maybe for a financial advisor. I'm not very good at that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Feminine, you said you're working with some people because you don't understand why people think Ben Crump does anything more than get a financial payment and get out sharp than to come. Uh, you know, I don't think any of those men really care. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Brown Sugar. I mean, like you guys, I can only assume that it was about Nicki Minaj because that's when everything started happening. But I don't know for sure. It's not like she came and told me that. That's just what I inferred from her coming on the live and saying that, she's a stan and she got to go when I was talking about Nicki Minaj. So I just assumed that's what it is. So it's just like, okay. Oh, thank you, Feminine Melanin. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Love you too, Mimi. But yeah. I believe that about the checks, Feminine Melanin. But yeah, you guys, like I said, at the end of the day, I've had a lot of weird stuff happen, with women since I've started this whole social media thing. And what's my thing? I don't mind. I don't mind. I just take it on the chin. I'll just say that. Because I feel like my whole life I have really desperately wanted to have like a um real group of black women, like a sisterhood. And I don't think I've ever been able to have it in my real life, but I've been able to have it virtually with y'all. So, when if I lose, a few black women in this journey, that's okay. It's okay. I try not to keep my heart super duper in it any longer. You know, um, yeah, so that it doesn't hurt as bad. Which is why I said I would stop trying to get to know people on a personal level, like, and I don't mean no, personal level is the wrong word. I mean like where I know you offline. I guess that's the word. Like, um, where you get to know me, like you have my number, I speak to you outside of like social media settings. I said I wouldn't do that anymore. Um, because I don't know. Yeah. So, mm, which is, it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, ladies. Love twice. What stance are you talking about, sis? Oh, Chilotam. You said you asked her. Yeah, I wish that she would have answered, cause it definitely wasn't nothing that I did. I never said nothing. I never did nothing. Um, I never did anything at all. Period. I'm not like saying I'm a perfect person, but I'm a very good friend, and I be very aware of like my actions and what I say and the things that I do. And if I ever did something, I did it on purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a person, people say that like they are um they're unaware of what they're saying, or I didn't know that I said that would hurt your feelings. Like, I'm very aware of the things that I say because I can be a sensitive type of person. So I'm sensitive to other people's sensitivities because I'm sensitive. So I know it wasn't me, at all. Like I said, and you know what my mother would tell me when I was growing up? She said that you can never be somebody's friend for real until you have an argument with them. And then if y'all have the argument and y'all come back together, then y'all are friends. But if y'all have the argument and y'all break apart, then y'all were never friends at all. So I think I told y'all that I had met a friend through the social media thing. We were talking and everything, and I said this all the time. She got mad at me because I said that I wouldn't date a white man. I wouldn't marry a white man or date a white man. She got mad at me and said that means that I don't like her, or look down on her marriage and look down on her biracial child, which is crazy. Her child was beautiful. I would never. But she didn't want to talk to me because I said that. And I don't even know. I think she said that she heard that I said that on the live. I never said that to her either. I never even told her that I wouldn't date a whitey man. Even though I wouldn't. But I just, what? I think I also said because of what they've done to like us as a people or something like that. But she didn't want to talk to me no more. She told me straight up, no, I'm not going to talk to you no more. That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings real bad. I was like, oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well, so you're not going to be friends with me. And it's just like, okay. All right. Um, you know, I I wouldn't date a short man either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't marry a short man either. So I everybody has their own preferences. Like so it is what it is. But I think that was probably the last straw. And then before then, a content creator that have like millions of followers or subscribers, whatever you want to call it, um, befriended me only to act weird, bite off for things that I was doing, downgrade me, and just a whole bunch of weird stuff. And I had to stop talking to her too. Um, I stopped talking to her. The other woman said she didn't want to talk to me at all. So, but yeah, so I just said, no, I'm cool. I'm done with trying to make relationships. I can't do that no more. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings. And I'm not one of those people that is ashamed to say that. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, I get you. I get you love twice. Um, yeah, and I see y'all talking about that you guys have dated white tea men before. I anytime I ever talk to black women that really have dated white tea men, um, they say that they have the same issues that men do in general. So I don't know why it's like it's only black men like doing these things when it's men in general. And you can find a man of any race that could treat you bad or good. Well, you have a way more higher a risk of him treating you bad. But what I'm saying is that he could treat you good. You could find somebody that could treat you good. Black Orchid, that's crazy. That's real crazy. But a lot of content creators feel entitled to free services. I know back when I used to do hair, and I was really trying to blow up y'all, right? Um, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to be like a celebrity stylist, right? So I had commented underneath this. Uh, she's from Love and Hip Hop. Do y'all remember? I think her name is Bianca Bonnie. Do y'all know who that is? Bianca Bonnie, something like that. She's real pretty. She's really dark skinned. She was also on um that couples counseling thing on VH1. She was there with her baby daddy, and Jocelyn and her man was on there. And Jocelyn got in trouble for like feeding her man some food or something. Anywho, I did her hair, right? And I really thought that I was gonna blow up. I went over there with all of my stuff. I waited for her, did her hair, for her to go to the club. She didn't give me not $1 bill. Okay? Not $1 bill. But no, she did promote me though. She did do a video with me. I think I still got that video somewhere. And um I think she posted it on her story. Yeah, she posted it on her story. But she was nice. She was nice. I don't got anything bad to say about her. She was nice. But I thought, boy, I was about to blow up after that. Okay, the man, please. So really, I'd be honest with you, I'd rather take the money over the promo. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take the money over the promo. Like, pay me. I don't want the promo. But yeah, I knew I was about to blow up, okay? I went and put on my little outfit, did my hair. I was like, yeah, I'm about to blow up, okay? If I can find that video, y'all, I will definitely post that on my Patreon. If I can find the video of me and her. I think I can't remember. I know I got it somewhere. Whether I put it in like my store, I got it somewhere. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Feminine Melanin. Y'all said the link to the Patreon is on my community tab. I think it's like the third tab. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Sun and Sunflowers? Hey, how you doing, ladies? But yeah, y'all, so yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I just hope that, I just keep love you too, sis. Hopefully I can like create some type of, sisterhood, virtual sisterhood here with y'all. But like I said, I don't know about the real life stuff. That don't seem to work out well for me. And I think also when like you get to know people on a deeper level, they want to try to censor you and tell you what they think that you should be saying. So if they don't like certain things of what you're saying, then they may take it out on you. I totally understand what you mean, Feminine Melanin. I really, really do. I do. Um but then it's like, I always wanted to do like a meet and greet or whatever. Like where we all like meet at some place and like all kick it and stuff. But I don't know, people crazy. So it's like I don't even know. Cause it's like people will like not like you. You know what I'm saying? For real, not like you. So it's just like I don't even know. I don't even know. You know? Uh like what to do when it comes with that. But right now, y'all, I'm working on a video about T.I. and Tiny. T.I. and Tiny and their vow renewal. I am so disappointed in black women because I seen the videos right of them renewing their vows yesterday. And you know, there were so many black women talking about T.I. and Tiny and black love and that T.I. really loved her and this is what a long lasting marriage looked like. And I'm like, are you crazy? Are you nuts? Uh you know what? Somebody said, has Tiny ever said anything colorist? I don't think so, Love TKO, but I don't keep up with Tiny and T.I. like that. I don't dislike Tiny though. I do know that she's biracial. Her mama is YT, but I don't think that I don't dislike Tiny. Tiny seems like she's cool. She seems though like she's very male centered though. But that's most women. And definitely most um biracial and black women that lean towards the black side. Wow, yeah, that's ridiculous, Feminine Melanin. Yes, T.I. cheated multiple times, sister. That's why I think it's crazy. Yeah, T.I. is, I mean, Tiny is definitely male centered for sure. I mean, I feel like any woman that be having threesomes and stuff, I always felt like, you're most of the time doing it for a man. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't bisexual women out there, but I always feel like if you like that, normally you may just be in a relationship with a woman or whatever. If y'all get what I'm saying, I just feel like when you got a man and you doing that, I just always feel like it's rooted in male centeredness in some way. Not that you can't like women. So I don't want nobody to think that, I'm trying to say anything about women that like women. Cause that's none of my business. None of my business. Black Orchid, you said, I just saw that comment that you said that YouTube acting weird. But yeah, and I just feel like, I don't know. I know there's some women say, what if you like, I just know me personally, if you're a woman, right, and you're having threesomes with your man, do you think that your man will let you have threesomes with another man because you like men too? No, he wouldn't. 9 times out of 10, he wouldn't let you do that. Now, you got an outlier man that some is just freaky like that, like on Diddy time, and they want to see you with other men. But for the most part, the men that you have threesomes with will never let you have nothing with another man. So in reality, he playing in your face. I don't care if you like girls or not. He playing in your face and you being a goofy. Because I'm not about to let my man do nothing he wouldn't let me do. So you wanna do this, and then knowing that if I asked you, you would tell me no? Yeah, no. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. And just like Candace Capri said, no matter how much you allow a man to overstep every boundary you have, that doesn't keep him. Exactly. And she's so right. Because it's so many women that do everything under the sun and they still get dogged out. It's girls out here eating butt right now. It's girls out here literally eating the butts of men and still getting dogged out. Crazy. Have a good sleep, love twice. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's a lot of women out here wilding. Like, and I know people be like, hey, don't judge people, don't kink shame people, but I don't care. Like, this only applies to men. I really, really, really do feel like this. If you out here eating men's behinds, you need to be shamed. Now, if you're a woman and you like women and you doing that to women, that's a whole nother topic if that's what you like to do. But if you're a woman and you're engaging with men like that, I feel like you're a maniac. You're a maniac. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. I promise you, you're a maniac, bro. I can't trust you. I can't trust you, baby. Because you don't care about your life at all. You don't care about your life at all. I'm sorry. Like, it's very few things that women will do that I would like actually really, really put my hat on, my judging hat on. The little white wig with the curls on it. Like I'm in like a doggone UK courtroom. But I promise you, if you tell me that you eat men's behinds, like I just think it's something mentally wrong with you. Like you're deranged. I really do. I'm sorry, you're a maniac. And I can't trust you. Oh, I'm sorry. Be mad at me, but I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you, man. You out here, y'all remember DJ Academics? Not DJ Academics. DJ Envy. This man just said on the Breakfast Club a few days ago that his wife had to show him how to clean his butt. He didn't know how to clean his butt. You a grown man and don't know you supposed to get that wash rag or that African net or that loofah, even though loofahs hold a lot of bacteria and you're not supposed to go and scrub that thing, scrub that crack. Do you know how many men believe that? And women are out here eating behinds? Man, stop it. And you're not going to make me feel like it is not male centered to do that. Because what is that really doing for him? Hmm? What? What? What is that doing for him for real, for real? Thank you so much, Get Your Life. I appreciate you, sis. Um, that's all I'm saying. It's just like, what? I just can't trust you. I just can't trust you. I'm sorry, Black Orchid. But yeah, and I think I made a video about this, y'all. Not too long ago. There was a black man, right? You know, he wasn't bad looking. He made a video and he was like, as a woman, why are y'all eating men's butts, right? And I kid you not, underneath that post, there were so many black women talking about they eat butt and asking could they eat that man butt. I was blown away. And I go and click on these girls' pictures, and these girls are so pretty. Very pretty girls, attractive girls. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Is that what we doing? That's what we doing? And you know what? Exclusively elusive. I heard that Faith said that she did that to Biggie. Now, let me tell you something. That lets you know that Faith is a what? Maniac. 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 If you would sit there and you would eat butt, you already crazy to eat a man's butt. But the notorious B.I.G. Oh, oh Lord, oh my God, oh my God. Come on now, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? That big old butt, that big greasy sweaty butt. Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. No. She's a maniac. 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 I promise you. Ooh, my goodness. No. Yuck. For real. I can't even think about it. Mm-mm. Nah. Exactly. Ain't no way he was wiping himself clean. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And not to mention, he was linked up with the baby oil bandit. So it's just like, nah. No. Exactly, feminine melanin? Nah. I feel like any woman doing that, bro, crazy. I just couldn't do it. All right. No. No. For real. Like, and you got different people that believe in cleaning their back doors different ways. Like, you got the wipes, you got toilet paper, or you got some people use the water bottles or like a bidet. But I really don't believe that the notorious B.I.G. looked like he was doing any of those things. So he probably just had all of the toilet paper pieces stuck in between his big butt. No. No. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, all I'm saying is that I'm sorry. That's just, I would say that's really the only thing that I really look at women like, are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Yes, and not to mention that there's so much bacteria back there because it's feces. So many parasitic infections that you can get. Like, why would you play like that? I just hey, you know what? Let me tell you, feminine melanin. I said women doing it. If you want it to be done to you, I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you're a woman specifically and you're doing that to a man, I just can't get with it. I can't get with it. I can't. I'm sorry. I just feel like women and men are different. Like, I really do feel that way. The same way I feel like, I know this is a hot take, but the same way I feel like women can be bisexual and I don't feel like men can. I feel like they're only gay, or they are men that will engage with women to use their labor and have access to the what women bring to the table, which is a lot, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just feel like if you're a woman doing it, don't do that. Sister, why? Don't do that. Oh my goodness, feminine melanin, if you don't stop it. I'm not even gonna read out your comments, feminine. Oh my goodness. Ah. Feminine melanin, I swear to you, I'm not reading out your comment. Ah. Ooh. You doing too much. You doing too much. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My husband he would never even ask me. He would just be looking at me like, "What's your problem?" Like he not into that at all. But I mean, it wouldn't even matter if he was into it or not, cause I still would never do it. So yeah. But you know what? I've had conversations with men back when I was dating, like so long ago, years ago, decades ago. And if dudes ever said a day like that, I never would talk to them because it's just like you want something from me I'm not prepared to give, and you not gonna tell me that the reason why you cheated on me or you did this, that, and the third is because I wouldn't do that. So let me go ahead and stop this relationship before it even starts. Go. Get out of here, skedaddle, because I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna do it for you, baby. So you go find that girl that's gonna do that for you. Cause I'm not going to do it for you at all. Period. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh y'all, Black Orchid, you said happy. Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff that you can get from that. And I don't think that people really think about that. Let's see here. Get your life. You said, is there any hope for a decent man? I mean, I feel like this. I feel like um I don't feel like all men are bad, right? I've said my ratio a lot. I think 75% of men of all races are not men that you want to be in a relationship with. I think about 25% of men are probably, and when I say good men, I mean men that will not cheat on you, not beat on you, not abandon you if you get sick, treat you with respect. I think that's about 25% of all races of men that's there. And I know some women think it's even less than that. So I think that you could find a man that could treat you properly, but I do think that it is a low percentage a chance of happening. You know what I mean? And I just think about it as someone, before I had gotten married, I dated a lot of dudes. And no, I was not having sex with these dudes, but it's a lot of dudes I just went out on one date with. And I'm talking about a lot, a lot. I literally was going on a date with a different dude like every day, like after I got off work. You know what I'm saying? It was like Monday through, what is it? Monday through Sunday. I was talking to a lot of different guys. So I had a lot of time to get to know the inner workings of a man. And the majority of men are, I don't even feel like the majority of men are like, you know, uh insane, like where they'll unalive you or like maybe even grape you. I just feel like they're just not people that you want to build a life with. One of them might be a cheater. One of them might feel like, women are supposed to be beneath men. One of them might be a beater. One of them might be he's gonna come home every day, but he gonna have three chicks that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the odds are, you know what I'm saying, not in your favor. However, but I do feel like there's a possibility. But I know some people believe in God, some people don't. I also believe that a lot of it has to do with God and what is on your plate to get. Some people it's on their plate to get married. Some people it's not. Some people it's on their plate to have a romantic partner. Some people it's not. Some people it's on their plate to have children, and that will be their companionship or whatever. Or some people their companions will be family or friends. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on what your life is going to be and what God has in store for you. But once again, though, that's only if you believe in God. Like if you don't believe in God, then it's just really just up to chance, like whether you come across somebody that is right or not. You know, somebody said, I think you said, and I found a man after all of that. Well, let me just say, I found my husband in a very weird way, and I don't have any problem. I've told this story before. Um, I was added to a Facebook group, okay, by a guy that liked me. I did not like him though. I just didn't think he was cute. So, not a person that believes in messing with somebody that I think is medium ugly or ugly, thinking that they going to treat me better because they ugly. No, I just didn't think the dude was cute. But, he added me to the group or whatever. So I was single. I looked in there, and it wasn't like a freaky group or whatever, but it was a whole bunch of like people that were just talking, getting to know each other. It seemed like it was a whole bunch of single people in there. It was some girls in there that would say stuff that I wouldn't say, but it was just a whole bunch of people in there, right? So I had seen my husband, he had made a comment about like what did he say? Like he's a good man, and he just said a whole bunch of stuff. And I was just like, I didn't say nothing to him. I was just like, yeah, he fake, he phony, he just like the rest of these dudes out here, always trying to act like, they something and they not. Cause I had clicked on his Facebook page. I was like, oh, he's sexy. He cute. So I think I lurked in the group like for like maybe 2 or 3 months, just looking at the things that he would say in there. And honestly, I was really not even looking from the lens of trying to talk to him. I was looking for the lens of waiting to catch him slipping up when he do something or say something that will automatically, submit my already mind state of that he was just like the rest of these dudes or whatever. So I think it was like maybe month 2 or 3. It's been so long ago, so I don't remember, but it was like month 2 or 3. He had said something about him being a good man or something. And I was like, I think I said something like he capped out. Like, no, you not. You ain't no good man, like you say. You not. And he said something like, come out with me and see. And I was like, he said, yeah, I think he said like, come out with me and see. And if I'm a good man or not. And we went out, and I did not see him the next day, but I saw him every other day for the rest of my life after that next day. Like it was like, so we met the first day, we went on the first date. I didn't see him that next day. And then I saw him the next day though. And every day after that, I've always seen him. And it was like we just clicked like instantly. And he was everything that he said he was. Like from the very beginning. He ain't never gave me no problems. He ain't never did nothing bogus. He was always consistent. Um and I think that was actually the thing that I liked the most about him, is that he was consistent. If he said he was gonna do something, he did it. If he said, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," he was gonna do it. I'm gonna meet you here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He was there. He never he always made it like it was no other women there. It was like he didn't even see nobody but me. Like, and yeah. But once again though, when I wish that like when people be like, "Oh, that's nice." I just want y'all to know that I've had a lot of things happen in my life. I don't have no family, none. I don't have no brothers. I don't got no sisters. I don't talk to my mother. I don't talk to my father. I was raised by both of my parents in the house. They were married. I don't talk to either of them, no contact with them, No contact with none of my family on either side. I don't have any close friends like in real life. So I don't have anybody and I didn't have anybody. And I would just pray to God for somebody. I actually asked God for a friend. Like I just wanted a friend. I didn't even have to have a man. I said I just want a really good bestie. Like preferably a black woman that is like my this is gonna be my best friend. Like we gonna be super close. Like we gonna talk every day. We just gonna be like that. And I just couldn't find a black woman that was like my friend that didn't end up stabbing me in the back or doing me dirty. So I think God was just like, I'm gonna send her a husband. That's what she gonna have as a friend. She not gonna have a friend. She gonna have a husband. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that's the reason why I'm in this position because I didn't have anybody. Like, but that's just and I'm not saying this is trying to be male centered or anything because I was perfectly fine with having a friend. You know what I'm saying? Roses ain't never going out of style. No, let me stop playing. But I didn't have no problem with just having a female friend. And I definitely don't mean like us having smecks or anything. I just meant like a platonic female friend. I was fine with that. But it just didn't work out that way. Um, but yeah. So I think whatever, God has in store for you, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. However, you're supposed to. Oh yeah, that sounds crazy. It's me, your favorite. I'm glad you got rid of him. You gonna find somebody, Black Orchid. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, you gonna find someone. And thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, I think that consistency is like really, 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 really a thing that you should be looking for in a partner. Yeah, I think dating is totally different though now, y'all. To be honest, I think that dating is let's see here. Red Emma 27. You said came from my other page since I'm blocked on my other page for absolutely no reason and I support you. Red Emma 27. I promise you if I blocked you, you said something to me that was crazy. What's the last thing that you remember commenting on my page? What's the last thing that you remember commenting on my page? That's what I'd like to know, Red Emma, if you're there. Yeah, please email me, Black Orchid. Um, like I said, y'all, Red Emma, please tell me what you said. What's the last thing you commented? But what was I saying? Oh, I do think that dating has changed though. Because you know how you got like you know how you got like let's see. You got all of these men, black men now that act like because, or men in general, really, it's not just black men, that act like because they bought you a meal or dinner that they're entitled to sleep with you and stuff like that. And how so many men talking about, oh, I'm not going to give her a meal. We're not going to go to Applebee's or Chili's or Cheesecake Factory or whatever because of da 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 da. Let me say that when I was dating, the black men weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. I never ever had any black man that I was out on a date with not pay the tab. I never. I never had a black man not pay the tab. I never had a black man act funny about taking me out or anything like that. Never. I think that they have gotten to be way worse than they used to be. Like when it comes to stuff like that. I never had a problem. Like I'm just being honest. Like I never had a problem. Hey, brown sugar. Thank you. But yeah, so I think that the men now are worse, y'all. Because I remember I was dating this one dude. He took me so many places. Like he was really I actually thought we was gonna end up um but he just said some crazy stuff that I just couldn't overlook. Like, if I'm trying to get married and you giving me red flags that like you gonna be a bad husband, then I'm not gonna keep talking to you. But anyway, all I'm saying is that yeah, that I never had a problem. Dudes took me out. That I went to have drinks with men, went to restaurants, nice restaurants at that, where the tab was like at least $300. Never ever had any of the men say, "Oh, I'm not going to pay." Oh, I don't want to pay. Or when they pay, they say, "Hey, you about to give me some vagina right now." Like I never had any of that happen. So I don't know. I don't know. R.A. Baskets, you said friend, but you swear you don't like men, but you was out here dating. That was a long time ago. Long, long time ago. A lot of my outlook has changed on men since then. And I was trying to find somebody. That was like 20 years ago. Like what? Oh, yeah, like let me see. Like yeah, like 20 years ago. So yeah. Like early 2000s like, and I have started to really dislike men over the past maybe 10 years or so, because to the degree that I do now, because their behavior is just unacceptable. Like the it's just crazy. And I think with the added social media dynamic where men are able to say what they think, where they feel like they have no judgment, I yeah, it's just opened my eyes to a lot of things, like to where I've just been like, oh wow, you guys are absolutely disgusting. I think anybody that is like a millennial or what is it, Gen Xer or millennial, like I think we were definitely brainwashed to like want to be with a man and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all said it changed in 2016. Yeah, I was married way before then. So, like, and I was dating way before then. So, yeah, it's not the same. Um, yeah, I haven't been dating for a long time, baby. Like, y'all, in a couple years, I will be married for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got a couple more years in. So so now I'm done started counting the numbers. I just say, hey, I've been married almost 20 years. So yeah, like I mean, this was a long time ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, JP said she'd been married for almost a decade and black men weren't that bad. They were still willing to take you somewhere. Yeah, like social media and everything, it's not the same no more. It's not the same. It's not the same. Where is did the Red Emma comment back yet? Red Emma that said that I blocked them. Let me tell you something. I blocked a few people. Let me just say this real quick. I had accidentally, to be honest with y'all, I had accidentally posted that live where I talked about God and religion and stuff, and that TikTok, because I didn't plan on putting that on the channel, and about religion and all of that. And so it was people in the comments talking about religion. If y'all see me in the live stream, right, go off because I said I don't want to talk about religion. What would make you turn around and then still talk about that exact topic underneath the live stream video in the comments? And if you did that, that's probably why I blocked you. That's probably why I blocked you. And actually, I'm gonna block you from this one too. Like, I'm going to do that too. Because that's probably what you did. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what you did. So now I just blocked you again. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, because I'm very intentional with people that I block. I really am. I really am an intentional with who I block. I don't like it be people that comment all type of stuff underneath. They be like, "Oh, I don't agree with you. Oh, I think this, that, and the third." If I respond to you and I be like, I'll respond and be like, "Hey, for clarification," and you just be like, "Hey, I just don't agree." Cool. I don't block you for that. You don't gotta agree with me all the time. Nobody's gonna agree with somebody's takes 100% of the time. Like it's this one girl that I follow on TikTok. I agree with 95% of the things that she say. But it's like one thing that she be saying, I just don't agree. It's not enough for me to unfollow her because I agree with the majority of what she be saying. You know, I don't you don't got to agree with me, but it's just like if I already said don't talk about God and religion, don't play with my faith, then and you go and you try to open up the thing to do that, you clearly don't respect me. You don't respect me, and so you gotta go. Um, so I don't know what else to say, but I just blocked you again. So you now just don't come back. Uh, that's all I have to say. Just don't come back because yeah, it was just like I feel like when people start doing content and stuff, like people really be expecting like that like you're like I don't know, like some type of special person or something. You don't have feelings or whatever. I don't know. I am not special. I'm just a regular girl, regular woman, just like everybody else is. I got feelings, I got emotions, and all of that. Like I just like everybody else do. It's just like, if I got a channel and it's like you come in my house and you or I just say it like this. It's like me coming in your house and then talking crazy to you. And I don't but I feel like I could talk crazy to you because I saw you outside somewhere. Like, no. Just because you watch the videos, I don't mean you can just talk to me any type of way. Like, I don't know. But nonetheless, I don't know what else to say. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you know what? You'll see here exclusively. You said you considered men in 99. That I mean, hey, I understand. I understand. I think that Gen Xers and millennials, um, you we it was pushed on us to be male centered, and you have to unpack that. And a lot of people will tell you that the girls that are coming up, like the young girls, the girls that are 18, 19, 20s, they are not male centered. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I actually feel like they don't have an excuse because there's so much information out here for them not to be. But there are plenty that are. What do you think them girls are that go on Fresh and Fit podcasts? Or they go and be on these live streams with these dudes that are, sexualizing them and stuff like that. Those are male-centered women or young women. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Miss Melancholy. I think that the way men act and seeing their behavior in right there is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's easier for you to dislike men because they're so open with how gross they are. Yeah, JP, she does that a lot. She does that a lot, JP, and I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you have okay, I would never, it's certain things that I don't talk about because I don't want to split up black women. I never talk about pro-choice, pro-life. I never really talk about Democrat, Republican. I never talk about the unaliving penalty or not. It's just certain things I don't talk about because I feel like they will separate black women as opposed to bringing black women together. So I choose not to talk about it. And that's why I also don't want to talk about religion. But some people want to keep trying to drag in religion. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. And it's so weird when people be doing that. It's like I said, I don't want to talk about religion. So if you talk about religion, I'm going to have to block you because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about whether it's good or whether it's bad or what's the relation to anything. Because if you start talking about that, then now it's a whole conversation about it. So it's like if you want to keep talking about it and you already told you don't, and then you want to talk about it in a negative way, then it's like you gotta go. You gotta go, homie. Cause I've already said I don't want to talk about it. And so you said, Emmanuel, you said, am I gonna make a video about Cam Newton? Cam Newton do something else? Yeah, it's like, yeah, my platform isn't even a religious channel. It's not even a religious channel. So it's like, what are you talking about? It's not a religious channel. Like, and if I did decide to go make a religious channel, people wouldn't even want me to do that. Like if I just said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna abandon all this content and I'm gonna make a Christian channel. Bye, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I want to put myself in a position to help as many black women as possible, regardless on what your belief system is. Like that's all I want to do. Like I want to talk to black women of whatever belief system. I ain't the one you want to be like, I believe you would. And there's definitely a lot of black women that would. But I just want to make a channel where I can talk to, all types of black women. Now, I do have my spiritual gaslighting series, okay, where I talk about religion. But I always put a disclaimer in the beginning that if you don't believe, don't watch these videos. Don't watch that particular series. But I do watch spiritual gaslighting. I mean, I do have spiritual gaslighting or whatever. So I do have one religious based series. Let's see here. Yeah, his interview with Spice was crazy. Spice was bugging though when she was talking about how I think she said Jamaicans started hip hop. Like she like the fact that people always trying to take away from black Americans and their contributions really make me sick. But she was tripping about that. Let's see here. Chilotem, you said, oh, you're struggling with your oh, okay. Well, if you ever want to talk, Chilotem, DM me, sis, or send me an email, or message me on TikTok. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chilotem. I don't understand it. Emmanuel, you said, what do I think about Ice Spice? The same thing I think about Cardi B, that she's not a black woman. And she's trying to leech off of black women. All you gotta do is just go to my direct channel. And it'll be on my playlist. I have a playlist of them, Diane. I have a spiritual gaslighting playlist. So if you just go to my channel, my channel page, and just go down there to playlist, you'll see it there. I have a spiritual gaslighting playlist. Because so and then it's like when people talk about religion there, I don't ever say nothing because I open a conversation up for it right there. But coming in, yeah. But anyway, there's no purpose to keep talking about that. But yeah, y'all. All right. Well, let's see here. Pippin Buster Brown, you said you could not pay me B25 today. Boy, I tell you what, for real. The only reason why I would want to be 25 is I want to get out of this perimenopause that I am in right now. I'm in peri, and it is killing me. Okay. Hey, anointed and unbothered. Hey, sis, the spiritual gaslighting series is good. It's good. It's messy though. It's messy though. It's messy though. Just so y'all know, when y'all click on there, it's messy. But yeah, so I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, all I want for black women is to win. I want every single solitary one of y'all to win, to be happy, healthy, wealthy, living life. Yeah, I'm still posting on Patreon, Karen. And actually, I got a Beyonce video that I'm going to put on there either today or tomorrow. I'm going to put it on there because I was gonna put it on YouTube, but I know Beyonce team don't play, and I'm not gonna put it over here. So it'll be a Patreon exclusive. Okay. And I actually will make another video if y'all want me to be more unedited. I actually kind of censored the things that I said because I thought I was gonna put it over here. But then I decided not to take the chance and put it over here. So if y'all watch it and y'all want me to be more real, I definitely will make another video. You know? And yeah. Appreciate you, anointed and unbothered. Yeah, yeah, Karen. So we gonna get that cracking over there. But I'm gonna start doing more on I'm gonna start doing more stuff on Patreon. It's just that I'm juggling so much right now because, like I said, y'all, perimenopause is kicking my behind. Okay, I just started having palpitations out of nowhere, y'all. I had to go to the urgent care. Then I had to go to they said they gave me EKG and everything. They like everything looked straight. They took my blood work, but they said you still need to go to the cardiologist to figure out why your heart's skipping. So I didn't went to I got on a Holter, what is it, Holter monitor right now as we speak for them to find out what's all these skip beats about, y'all. So yeah. So I got a lot going. I got a lot going. Um, but you know what? I think I am going to put some more tiers on Patreon. Maybe because a lot of people want to talk like you know, so maybe I'll add extra tiers with extra stuff to it. Yeah, my neck pain got better. That's why I don't know. I get all of this stuff got to be perimenopause because with one thing stops, then another symptom starts. Then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one. Cause the palpitation started. I went outside, was walking, like I do, but it was really hot. Next thing you know, my heart started skipping beats. But then it was right before my period too. Like it was like 2 days before my period, and this happened like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2-3 days ago. So now it's like, bro. So I feel like it's all of it has to do with probably perimenopause, but the cardiologist said that like he gonna put me on this Holter monitor for 2 weeks for them to measure to find out the skip beats or whatever. And then when I go there, they gonna do like an echocardiogram and what else he said? Oh, a stress test. He said it's just like routine or whatever. But I'm hoping everything is okay. Yes, I am anemic too, Vela. Yep. So yeah. They started going crazy maybe like a year ago. Weird stuff. I'm in my 40s. So I was like, bro, what the heck is going on? So yeah, like all I know is that I try not to fast like my alternate day fasting while I'm on my period because I'm losing too much blood to be playing like that. But when I'm not, I am. So I'm about to get right back on it this coming Monday. I'm going back to alternate day fasting. I think that makes me the healthiest. So I'm trying to figure out a new meal plan or something because maybe I can also help myself with that. But it is scary. Cause anytime stuff going, I need to talk to some older women though about it. Is it a part of perimenopause or am I dying? Okay. Because I don't speak to my mother. My mother is still alive. My father is still alive. And they're in their 70s. And I wish I could ask my mom, like, hey, is this normal? Did you go through this? Da 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 da. But I don't speak with her, so it's not like I can really. I don't have any family to even ask and inquire. You know. I feel like I'll be okay. I do come from a strong family line. Like I said, my mother and father are in their 70s. They still alive. My grandparents did not pass away until they were in their 90s. And my grandmother on my other side, she's still alive right now and she's in her 90s. So it's like, all I can say is I feel like, okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, you said get your life. You said, oh, okay, I got you. I got you. You said, yeah, yeah. Okay. Vela said, your mom said menopause was horrible. Yeah, but I'm not even in menopause. I'm having regular periods like clockwork. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I got you. I got you. Ricky Spanish says, ask ChatGPT, child. Are you dumb? Ricky Spanish? I'm about to block you. First of all, why would I ask ChatGPT when I already talked to a doctor? And why would I ask ChatGPT if I could talk to women that may know what's going on? And not to mention I'm being seen by a doctor. Let me block you, Ricky Spanish. Go brush your teeth. Bye. Uh-huh. You're blocked. Did I block this person? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. You're gone. Um But anyway, y'all. Okay, you said, oh, you know what? I'm praying for you too, sis. Yeah. Okay, Vela, you said she's been going through so many issues too. What's been happening to her, Vela? I'm just trying to find out because I'm trying to compare notes. Yeah, bro, I'm sure you're talking about some ass chat GBT. Like, well, how about you ask chat GBT how to get unblocked? Okay. Because now you're blocked. Now you're blocked. Now you're blocked. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and get up out of here, y'all. I was waiting to see Vela's comment, but she might be typing. She might be typing. And then I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Okay. Love y'all too. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You said headaches, weird periods, chest palpitations. All right. Okay. All right. I've been having the same thing too. Now I haven't had weird periods, but I have had headaches and palpitations and stuff. All right, y'all. Okay, well, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. All right. Once again, if you are a black woman and you are listening to this, know that you are awesome, amazing, special, valuable. You are loved. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I love you. Okay, sis? You are all of that and then some. Okay. And I'm wishing you nothing but love, light, happiness. All right. All right, y'all. See y'all later.